Hi there, I'd like to welcome you to my video series which is called What Matters Most. My name's Louise Jackson and I've created this series because I'd like to answer your questions from a financial perspective as to what matters most to you. Now, finances are always the thing that makes people stick their head in the sand because it's boring and something usually works out in the end one way or the other, but it's also the thing that can really keep us up at night worrying about it. So the idea is that I'm going to use the experience I've got over the course of the coming weeks and months, and on a very public or a very personal basis, depending on how people want to play it, really to answer some of their questions, to try and take some of that worry away from it, because being kept awake at night when you actually don't need to be, it really would kind of make everyone's life easier. So that's the thought process behind it. So who would benefit most from this? Well, the idea is that it's anyone. So it could be somebody who wants a career detox. You're fed up with the 9 to 5. You're absolutely fed up of getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning, travelling for work, not seeing your home. Or you could be somebody that actually likes what they do, not really that bothered about a career, but actually wants to make sure that you've got the absolute levels of financial security that you need to enjoy life and to actually take any worries out of any future retirement. Alternatively, because I have spent a lot of my career dealing with businesses of all different sizes, you could be a small business owner either starting out and not showing any kind of movement forward because you're just not sure what to do next, or you could be an established business owner that maybe just needs some help on strategy and really just going it off in the right direction. So the idea is, ask me your questions and then I will take time clearly on a very, very confidential basis to answer those. Now, there's 3 ways of getting in touch with me. It's either directly via my website, which is www.louisejackson.net, or it's via Facebook, and if you click above, you'll see a banner which says send me a message now, or you can email me on my business email, which is minimizingyourfinancialrisk@gmail.com. There is a 4th way, but it's public, which is just replying to this video link, but I really wouldn't recommend it because people's finances are just so personal. So today's question I'm going to answer today is, can this happen? Because lots of people are very skeptical about what they can achieve. We're taught from really very young age that we go to school, we go and get some education, we learn certain skills, and then we go and get a job. And that job will either be something which is fulfilling or something which isn't. And then people go from job to job to job to job, never really enjoying what they do, or staying in a job which feels so dead end that they just don't feel like they're living anymore. So, can you build a business from scratch, doing something you enjoy? Well, my answer is yes, absolutely yes, you can. But it's only if the pieces all fit into place properly, and then they need help from you in order to fit them into place. Businesses don't just happen overnight. Richard Branson didn't go from a schoolboy to owning Virgin Atlantic in one small step. It took him years, and he just developed things. He nurtured his business, he nurtured his brand, which is actually his business more than the airline itself or the old Virgin record shops that were. And what you need to do is have a clear strategy for growth and not be afraid to divert from that every now and again, because sometimes you'll hit a block and then you have to go back and think, yeah, need to try something new. So the idea is you need to be nurturing, determined, and absolutely willing to do what it takes to see something through. Most of all, you need to have total resolve and commitment from the business owner, because having somebody that just wants to play at a business is never ever going to work. You'll see people, maybe they think it's a great idea to start a tea room, for example, and they have these plans and they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and all their friends will support them, and they do for a while, but then something new opens and there's nothing new with the tea room, and maybe the quality of the cakes go down, maybe someone has a bad day and is rude to somebody, and then word gets around, and then gradually they need to do something, stop, think, what are they doing wrong, and then move forward once they've been able to fix it. American author and academic, and I'm going to refer to some notes here, so sorry if I look away a little bit. American author and academic Dr. Wayne Dyer, who's recently sadly passed away, summed it up for me all in this one quote. Now here we go. Abundance is not something we acquire, it is something we tune into. There is no scarcity of opportunity to make a living doing what you love. There is only scarcity of the resolve to make it happen. So there you go. That for me is the absolute key. Do you have the resolve to make something happen in your life? Do you have the resolve to want to change it? Do you have the need to change it? That's slightly different, but because you actually need the resolve and the willingness to say to yourself, I need to do this because, and I am going to get it done. So if you do want to make something happen in your life, I can help you tune into that abundance and help you find your path. I've got business experience to do that, but I need you to have the resolve to make it happen. I really do hope that you found this video useful. If you've got anything to say about it, or maybe you have a question for me, please do let me know, because I would absolutely love to hear from you. For me, it's all about communication and actually trying to work out what matters most to you, because the last thing, as I said in the beginning, anyone needs is sleepless nights. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye bye.